Stoops got his 191st victory at OU in the Sooners' Alamo Bowl win 2 years ago against Oregon, as the new head man Brent Venables had his hands full with Lincoln Riley's former players. In our wide-ranging 45-minute interview, the coach clearly believes Venables is the right man for the job.
OU and is always going to be OU. I've said this many times, and I know the transition took a little bit. We go 6-7 a year ago, but we're back to 10-2, ranked 12th in the country, and through that transition didn't take long. And I love what Brent Venables and his staff are doing. Got total confidence in everything he's about, and can't wait to see him continue to grow the program.
When you look back at not Brent's first season, but this season that just ended, quite a bit different than the one before. How do you assess this past season?
Yeah,
what stands out in your mind?
Well, we had a big transition, obviously, with the changeover in coaches. That's always going to be the case, as well as players leaving and coming. And Brent, as fast as he could, I thought even in his first year, did a great job of establishing the culture he wanted, the way these guys were going to work, how physical they were going to be. And it takes time. It didn't just happen. It never does. And then here in the second year, it's built, it's stronger, and I believe it's built to last. And again, everything doesn't just happen in a blink of an eye. I know I made it look like that in '99 and 2000, but we caught a little bit of lightning in a bottle and hit it perfectly, and that doesn't happen very often.
Did you ever have more fun in coaching than that block of time?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've loved it every year, everywhere I've been, even as a coordinator.
Yeah, but that had to be...
It was special, definitely.
So how can you not coach again? I mean, with the silly money out there, how can you not go back and coach?
Well, believe me, I'm asked. I don't make it known, and different people always reach out and find out if there is any interest, but I'm enjoying my life.
Bob and Carol own a beautiful, sprawling piece of property in North Norman and a wonderful home to entertain, including his players.
Oh, we've had many of Thanksgivings or Christmas or in the summer taking a break from one of our practices, and we've had the whole team over here many times and have had a ball, and occasionally they'd be getting on the bus to leave and we'd find one or two sleeping in a corner somewhere, or found a spot in the house where no one looked, and we'd have to wake them up and make sure they could catch the bus.
I've always appreciated the fact that you have such a genuine relationship with Coach Switzer. You know, some people wouldn't. You've come in, and you're a guy now who is every bit on that level with him, which seemed impossible 25 years ago, but that's been meaningful, hasn't it?
Well, I would beg to differ that here's only one king, and that's him, and I'm okay with that. But no, from the day I got here, he was here when opening press conference. I love the picture where he's looking over my left shoulder, and we've been great friends ever since. And I heard stories when I first got here that some of the other coaches shied away from him or weren't, like, maybe whether it be intimidated by his presence or all he stood for. I was like, come on, I want this guy around as much as he can be around. And I'm going into work every day in the Barry Switzer Center. So obviously, I want this guy around as much as he can be.
Have you recognized that, not your stature, but just the love of, well, you see it with Coach Switzer, you know, the people that are dedicated to him, they're just as loyal as they can be. But you have built, stacking year and year and championship on another, and the work that you do outside of the game, to a degree that, Bob, especially the kind of younger group, you're on par, if not higher than that. Did you ever envision something like that happening?
No, and to me, there's no contest here. It's just do the right things, stand for the right things, represent the university, the community, everything about it the proper way and in a positive way. And listen, it isn't just about being a good guy. It's about winning too. I'll never shy away from that. Yeah. But we won at a high level. We did things the right way. We treated our players, you know, the right way. That's what matters to me most, is what they feel about me and their experience here at OU. And unfortunately, too, the community really embraced my entire family and myself through the years, and that's all I've ever wanted. I didn't want to be different than anyone else. I wanted to be, you know, embraced and enjoy the community just like anyone else does.
What about if you jump in the SEC, how fired up would you be? I know they had the SEC schedule reveal the other night, and a lot of OU fans just got pumped up seeing that. How would you be rolling right now?
Absolutely. It's exciting as all get out, and it got to be for fans, the whole program. I know the players will be. Some of the venues we're going to be walking into, those stadiums, and hosting people here. Everyone knows it's going to be exciting, and I'm expecting us to compete, you know, and win with every game. I mean, obviously it's not going to be easy to win every game, but why would we ever expect to not win? And I don't think that'll be the case. It'll be difficult, but I don't think it'll be more difficult than everybody wants to project. And I really believe in the end, the way Brent and the entire staff is building this team, we're going to be one of those type of teams. And I believe we'll fit in just perfectly. We're one of those kind of teams.